Hello, Dr. Tawana Worlds by birth, also known as a disruptor. Did you know that millions who grew up in poverty also die in poverty? Have you ever heard the saying, what good can come out of the hood? Well, I'm here to disrupt for just a minute. Yes, I was that little girl that grew up in the hood, grew up in the ghetto, single mother, absent father, eating out of the trash can just to survive. But I was also that girl that determined way back then that I was not going to become a product of my past. And now I help others do the same thing. I'm not a victim, I'm a victor. I help men and women from similar backgrounds find value in their own vault and create wealth from within. What's up? I see y'all thick in the building, thick in the chat. What's going on, family? Let me know who is tapping in, okay? Don't be rude when somebody say hi, we say hi back, okay? That's just common sense. So I am going to go ahead and get started over here with my Instagram cousins. We just go ahead and greet everybody all at the same time. All right, what's going on, Instagram family? What's going on? What's going on, YouTube? What's going on, Facebook? Hope all is well with everybody. Welcome to those who are first, timers coming by, tapping in, and welcome back to all of those who come by and sit down with your girl. Okay, trying to get comfortable over here. It's like, whoa. Nevertheless, y'all, I want to first start off this by saying, let me first say share. Money moves. What's going on, Money Moves? What is going on, beloved? Hello and welcome. I want to first and foremost say this. First, please share this with somebody. It's absolutely free. It's going to help me reach the people that I am assigned to reach. I know I ain't here for everybody, but I'm here for somebody. And it's going to help me beat the algorithm, okay? If we are all not aware that it is human versus machine, then I don't know. We've been sleeping under a rock, okay? As time progresses, AI will be something of normalcy. Literally next year, they plan on AI being as a humanoid, okay? Machine walking around doing tasks, jobs. That's what a humanoid. If you don't know what that is, go look it up. Nevertheless, it helps me beat the machine, okay? It helps the machine know this is a video that people, like, comment, engage with, etc. With that being said, y'all, building in the battle is what I titled this one. Let's talk business. This is Money Monday, okay? If you need some quick cash injection into your bank account, I'm going to be going over several ways to do that, okay? But I'll start off by saying this. I have been pretty just neutral in this whole situation, okay? Y'all, for the most part, people that follow me know my stance when it comes to political stuff and all of that. I'm neither right nor left. I'm right in the middle. I'm on God's side, okay? I only say what he tells me to say when he tells me to say it. So I want to first thank my God, my Father up in heaven for buying us time. Put that in the chat. Buying us some time. What most people don't realize, because we're too distracted and too discombobulated with other matters, with the affairs of this world, we don't even know that Iran is in Bible. Okay, they've been there from the beginning. It's a spirit that is over that nation that wants to annihilate everybody. The nuclear weapons and different things of that sort is something that they want to usher in their Mahdi or Mahdi. I don't know how to say it, but quote unquote, they Messiah. Okay, they Messiah comes when things are burning and things are chaotic and destructive. That's another topic for another day. Okay, just giving y'all a little background about what's going on. I will do a teaching on that because they were the same ones. Where they are located is the same mountain when the sons of God went into the daughters of men, and Nephilims was created. That's the same spot where um, Esther, Haman tried to hang the Jews. It's so much history, biblical history, that's related to Iran. And, as long as ain't no innocent civilian people, passing away, different things of that sort, I am in agreement that they do not need a nuclear weapon because their mission and their assignment is on a whole nother level. I'm talking about evil on another level, beyond human comprehension. So I want to say thank you to God first and foremost for buying us time. It's going to happen. Israel is going to be surrounded. There ain't no man or no woman that's going to stop Bible prophecy. It's just not. That's one thing. Okay. So while we have this time period, we really need to get serious. We need to evaluate our activities. If your activities aren't producing you income where you can get in a better position, then you need to reevaluate your activities. And what I sit back and do a lot of the times, because I am an observer, I'm a watchman. Okay. Watchmen watch. They're not involved with everything. They're not busy meddling in people's business. They're not trying to see what such and such doing over here. Of course, you guys know that I teach how to go start faceless channels and teach y'all how to get to a bag. Okay. Don't think for a second that I can't go do those things. I choose not to. I choose not to have a gossip blog. I choose not to tear down people. I choose not to be reporting, news. My kingdom is not of this world. It's just not. So I'm not interested in doing anything for money, okay? When I build, I'm building strategically. And we are in a battle. This is just the beginning. That's what the Bible says. When you hear of wars, 12 days, 12 years, and rumors of wars, threats against one another, know that this is not the end. This is just the beginning of birthing pains, of sorrows, of perilous times, which means evil times, okay? A lot of people thinking that they just finna get up out of here, they gonna live life, never go through nothing, then they just gonna get tossed up, in the clouds. That is not gonna be the way that it's going to be, beloveds. We have to prepare while we have time. If it say we will be caught up in the air to make war against the beast, don't you think we getting prepared? I mean, we got to get prepared. Okay? We have to be prepared to see things we ain't ever seen before. We need people. Okay? You got to start forgiving people because you need people. Sure, don't let no politics and stuff like that divide you and your family. For what? You don't know none of them people. You don't know none of them people. And some families, I 100% know you can't build with. You have to build for. Just know your assignment. Some families and some people in your family, you can't go build nothing with them, but you can build something for them. Okay? You can build something for them. Noah couldn't build with his sons, but he built something for his sons and their wives that spared them. And that is the time that we are in. If I came by here and told you anything else, I would be held accountable. So I want you guys to look at it as this right here is a time where we are buying time. We have been bought time. And so I want to thank God first and foremost for not dealing with us the way that we deserve to be dealt with, because we have wickedness in us, for real, for real. We don't listen. We are rebellious. We don't want to return to the things of God. I observe and I see that clout is a dangerous demon. I'm serious. Clout is a dangerous demon, and there are people that are willing to do anything for it, all in the name of views and likes. People build their, identity on the internet, and that's why you see so much wickedness, fighting amongst each other, people unaliving folks off of what somebody said on their channel, their platform, all of this dumb stuff. Please don't be distracted by this. Right now is your moment, your historic moment to build you something that God can bless, period, point blank. It may die down now, just after, this ceasefire. In case everybody is not aware, there was a ceasefire that was called or agreed upon. And right after that, there was a bomb threat at the White House. Still cannot relax your guards. But God has given us a time, a moment for us to buy time. Only God knows we're not ready. We're not ready for no nuclear weapon. We're not ready for none of that. But it's going to happen. Just know that. So we need to be grateful that God bought us some time. That's what he's doing, buying us time because we're not ready. But this is not over. And this is going to, for sure, 100% continue to get worse. Biblical prophecy is that Israel will be encompassed on all sides. That means Syria, Lebanon, Iran, Iraq, all of them going to surround it. So I thank God for buying time. That's what I first want to say before we start talking about money and all of that. Because my work is my worship. Everything that I'm doing is doing for the kingdom of God. Okay. We're not even physically ready yet. We not. And God was talking to me about that. We're so unhealthy. I mean, every single day I pray, and I just admonish you all to continue to keep this country, no matter how you feel about either political party. We just cannot be. I mean, I don't see how people don't see when we are divided, we can be easily conquered. When we are divided, we can be easily conquered. We really need to be on our face. We really need to be praying. We really need to be humble. We really need to be building, but we really need to be united. God can't work in disunity. And we see exactly where this country is going. It's on an accelerated path. What if some of this stuff was supposed to happen 10 years down from now? But because evil is running rampant, there ain't many people on their guards, on their watch. Bible says when they say peace, peace, this is when, right? So that's why I come here in truth and in honesty and in realness. Okay? There's a lot, and I don't want to take all my time talking about it, but I just want to say this last thing. Even though we have been bought some time to get on our grind to do what we're supposed to do, because that's the most important thing. If you know anything about the scripture, the families were always together. They traveled together. The children, the grandparents, everybody traveled together. We cannot do anything and think we're going to survive, divided. We have to come together. You know something, I know something, she knows something, he knows something, we all know something. And the more we know, the better we are, okay? One person don't know it all, and one person can't do it all. And even though the Most High God used a man, he used a man to call the nation to come together, whether that was to build, whether that was to go to war, whether that was to walk through the Red Sea. It don't matter. It does not matter. So please be attentive, be alert, be discerning. If you have to fast from social media, because social media is wild. Social media is wild. It's the World Wide Web for a reason. And webs trap people. We cannot be caught up, we just cannot be, because like I said, this is just the beginning. We ain't even got to the part where you will be hated by all men and thrown into prison and kicked out of their meeting places. We ain't even got to that. We're just at the beginning. So while we have time that has been bought, we ought to be building in the battle. That's the title of this. We need to be building in the battle, okay? We don't need to be worried about what they're doing. No weapon formed against you or I shall prosper, if we believe that. We need to be building in the battle. What are you talking about? Building something that's going to safeguard your family, that's going to preserve your family. That's what I'm talking about. If you know for sure, and I think we all do, if you know for sure, just let me know in the chat. Let me ask this question first. How many of y'all know that this system that is being implemented with all of this digital, artificial intelligence, all of this stuff, how many of y'all know that this is a beast system? Now, God is all seeing, all knowing, never sleeps, never slumbers, never get tired, never take a nap. He is everywhere at all times, but the devil is not. So technology was used as an instrument to be used to try to be in all places at all times, to try to control. Okay? To try to control. We want to control people's actions, what they eat, what they think, where they go. This is not conspiracy theory. This is where we going. I can point you in a lot of different places. I can point you right to Google and you go type in 2030 World Economic Forum WEF agenda. Klaus Schwab and all these other people have said it. The internet has allowed everybody the ability to see what their goal is. It is not conspiracy theory whatsoever. And now you see what they said years ago right in your face. If you take jobs away from humans, then what they going to do to take care of their family? That's going to hurt. The environment, the atmosphere, the globe, you have everything just controlled by technology. Imagine that. They bragged about these big old top-notch security planes that went over to Iran and bombed them, and they flew in the air for 36 hours. And all I can think about was, how in the heck did they manage to fuel a plane while it was flying? It never touched the ground. It was so high, it was undetectable. That's artificial intelligence. And you refueled that thing in the air? I'm like, yeah. Flying cars is not an impossibility at all. Drone things that we can't even see just flying above us. I mean, it's not rocket science. with this digital currency and all of that stuff, y'all don't think that's the beast? With these devices and these chips that you now have to have, a neural link, a brain chip where you ain't even got to talk. They can put you back. I really wanted to play this video for y'all. Let me see. Hold on. Just let me know if I got y'all permission. Y'all gonna rock with me tonight? Y'all want to rock with me? Can I show y'all some stuff? I gotta have your permission first before I show y'all some stuff. The next time I come, I'm gonna play this interview that I think all of us need to be aware, because this is bigger than what we can even imagine. This is spiritual. And whether you believe in spiritual stuff and like what this woman talking about, baby, this is spiritual on another level. And I would love to show y'all. Okay. But I want to show you. Let me see if I can pull this up. All right, I got two of y'all permission, so we'll rock with that. All right. This now, I want y'all to pay attention to something right here, okay? Y'all see this? Say human sleeves. 7 years ago. I'm gonna just show y'all how behind we are, because we've been so entertained. Okay? 7 years ago. I seen this 7 years ago.
Any questions? What we do here in full details. So here at Psychosec, we've been able to achieve true immortality by taking your human consciousness and storing it on a device called a portable stack. It's implanted in the base of your neck, and it collects and stores everything that makes you you. Every memory.
Hold on, because I gotta pause it, okay? I gotta say this is fair use. Only sharing this for educational and informative information. That's it. Giving my commentary on this. I do not own copyrights to this video. I'm sharing this YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram for educational purposes and commentary purposes only. I'm going to run it back so y'all can see, okay? And I'm going to flip the camera around so y'all can see over here.
Thank you guys. It's real. Hello, gentlemen, and welcome to Psychosec. Can I answer any questions? What is it all about? Well, we're a company that produces 100% organic human sleeves. You're probably wondering what's a human sleeve. Well, if you gather around, I can let you know what we do here in full details. So here at Psychosec, we've been able to achieve true immortality by taking your human consciousness and storing it on a device called a portable stack. It's implanted in the base of your neck, and it collects and stores everything that makes you you. Every memory, every emotion, every sensation, everything you've ever experienced gets stored on this little device. You can see it here on this screen that's about to come up. You guys just follow me. All the information is stored on this device and can be digitally transferred from one sleeve that you currently occupy into the sleeve of your choosing.
Sleeves are basically human bodies we grow in our labs. They're organically real. Bones, tissue, organs, everything. These are the best bodies you'll ever have, period. Nothing can hurt these bodies, but they are human. So if something were to happen to them, you can always change them out for a new one. That's why it says immortality becomes non-existent. Because you can be 50 in one body and change to your next body. You're as young as you feel. If you come this way, David's going to show you some 2018 models that you can choose from.
Okay, you can choose which sleeve you desire. Now you can either have the sleeve that you have right now, We have a selection of wonderful sleeves that we have made through Psychosec, fully genuine and organic produced. Now, if you'd like to be taller, shorter, skinnier, if you'd like to have better vision, maybe strength in your body, you have the choice to choose a man or a woman's sleeve. Now, if your sleeve becomes damaged or too old for your liking, simply remove from the cortical stack your DHF, your consciousness, to another, newer sleeve.
Okay, so let me stop.
Life in the 21st century, a world of constant.
Let me stop that right there. So years ago, they were already planning that you can live forever, creating human sleeves. Okay, y'all not ready for what they got coming down the pipeline. Seen a couple of y'all dip up out of here, so that might need to be played at another time for another group of people. Okay, but we ain't seen nothing yet. That's what I'm going to say. We ain't seen nothing yet at all. Let me see if I can play this other video. Hold on one second. Let me find it. Let me share my screen back. I don't want to play too many of the all businesses is going out of business, beloved. They lie to the people and say, well, certain businesses will be safeguarded. Ain't no business. Now they telling everybody ain't we ain't gonna need you. Look at this. Samsung
has unveiled Neon, the world's first artificial humans, at this year's Consumer Electronics Show in Las Vegas. Developed by the Samsung-backed Star Labs, these virtual beings look and behave like humans. Creators claim that the human avatars have the ability to converse and sympathize like real people. Essentially, they are like digital assistants that you can customize to appear on screens, your phone, TV, computer, or tablet. And these avatars could be designed to look like TV presenters, film actors, or even an exercise instructor. Using advanced AI technology and simulated humans, will be able to learn and form memories.
Baby. Baby, listen, everything. This is the follow-up to what we was just watching.
Is this a joke or April Fool's?
Reality. We come out February 2nd. And we also do modifications. So like men can be women, women can be men. We do different heights, sizes, ages, skin tones, hair texture, anything you like.
Terrible. Okay.
Can you explain that?
If you see what these things look like inside of them bags, they look like something off of The Matrix. Those movies, I mean, those little mannequin looking things on The Matrix, that's what they look like. That's what they look like. Let me go over here and show y'all something else. I want y'all to check this out, because this is what our military been training and doing. Y'all just check this out. gonna turn the music sound down on it. This is the military. This is what they call humanoids. Hold on. And you guys can actually go and look this up yourself. Military robots. I mean, they got dogs. Why would you need to make these things like this? This is China's military. Look at this thing. Can you imagine? Can you just imagine? I believe this video was supposed to be a proposal to a military branch. Could have been. Could have been. But these are real. Top 5 most advanced military robots. I seen this years ago. Years and years ago. That this is where we're headed. You got a cooking robot. I mean, you just... China's military show off robot dog with automatic rifle. Yeah, this is on the news. This is what they have. I know in my hometown, they have this. Boston Dynamics. This is the one I seen 5 years ago. This one right here. You know, just you can come here and just search this stuff. Y'all can. I seen this one right here about 5 years ago when it first came out. Like, you know, these are humanoid robots right here. The top 10 humanoid robots, what they're doing, how they're working, you know, different things of that sort. Okay. I didn't see stripper robots. Okay. They have a robot stripper. Let's see if. Let me go ahead and turn that music off. But I've seen other ones too. Okay. I've been I've been watching this stuff for a very long time. And the reason why I'm sharing this, only reason why I'm sharing this, is because this is where all of this is headed in the long run. If you don't think they surveil and do all of this stuff, China already been doing it since the pandemic. Okay.
They're constantly monitored by facial recognition cameras that are able to instantly put a face to a name. Now, the Chinese are also ranked, given a mark out of a possible 950 points. A score in the 700s is considered good. Around the 500 mark is not. For now, the number is a sort of bank credit rating, keeping track of everyone's spending habits.
I think being ranked is a good thing. A society has to have rules.
It forces us to be well behaved.
It may seem scary, but it's just like that here. We're used to it. And anyway, we don't have a choice.
But in an effort to keep all of its subjects in line, Beijing is taking the system a step further in 2020. It's aggregating data gathered by banks, private companies, and the state to rate if someone's a good or bad citizen.
By using the most data possible, the so-called big data, the system will play an important role in rebuilding a moral society.
The state will go over every detail of a person's life with a fine-tooth comb: their financial situation, spending habits, career, even behavior on social media. Criticizing the government online or displaying outward signs of wealth is a no-no. On the other hand, praising the party or giving blood increases your social credit. Xiao Wen Wang is a model citizen. She lives in Nanjing, a testing ground for social ranking. Married with a child, she has a job in a retirement home, no debts, and she wouldn't dream of jaywalking.
As a good citizen, I respect the rules of the road. If I didn't, I'd lose points on my social credit.
In theory, everything can be taken into account in the social score, even the most innocuous errands like supermarket shopping. When Xiao Wen Wang makes an electronic payment, her purchases tell the state a lot about her. Buying cigarettes would count against her. On the other hand, nappies show she's an attentive mother. Beer could indicate alcoholism. She'd be better off buying water. In this pilot city of 8 million people, there are only 18,000 model citizens. For Xiao Wen Wang, there are perks to be had, such as paying half price for the bus.
I'm going to stop it right there. I'm not going to play all of it. You guys can definitely go look it up yourselves. But I wanted you guys to pay attention to, it said in a pilot city, okay, of 18,000 citizens. Pilot city, okay? Now, I want to show y'all something, because some of y'all might be saying, well, that's just over there in China. Oh, really? Because this is where we're going. After I show y'all this, then I'm going to go ahead and get started about what I'm talking about, okay? Let me pull this up real quick. Pilot cities in America. Pilot cities. Now, we just heard China say in these pilot cities where 18,000 citizens, you got pilot cities in Bellevue, Washington, Boston, Massachusetts, Minneapolis, Minnesota. Okay? We're going to show you. They also call like 15-minute cities. Y'all might be more familiar with that term. Pilot cities are 15-minute cities. Why did Boston join the Smart Cities Collaborative? The collaborative provides us with the opportunity to explore and experiment with new tools for managing our streets. We have been a leader in mobility innovation, from the first subway to the first city-centric autonomous vehicle testing program. But managing curb space in this new mobility ecosystem requires tough trade-offs of space. Usage colored by a mandate to combat climate change. Okay. Minneapolis. All of this is about smart cities, also called 15-minute cities, also called pilot cities. How many pilot locations? That's not what I'm looking for. All locations, Pilot J. We're not looking for Pilot J. 14 smart cities in the U.S. leading innovation to watch. Okay? Let's go see where they at. Because if you don't think it's coming to America, it's already here, beloveds. Okay? A smart city uses data and connected technology to improve the quality of life for visitors and residents by leveraging sensors, data analytics, AI, and the cloud. Smart cities solutions are revolutionizing how cities can thrive now and in the future. Even in the most populated cities, transportation programs and innovations such as smart traffic lights, real-time wayfinding, bike sharing, smart parking can ease mobility and reduce congestion, making cities' life more time and energy efficient. By design, smart city projects should have a positive impact on sustainability. Transit-related initiatives can improve air quality by optimizing routes, reducing idle time, while the adoption of LEDs and smart lighting can reduce energy. Additionally, smart home meters can help residents monitor their energy and water to conserve and reduce waste. Okay, all of the sugar-coated garbage. But this is what smart cities is: a mechanism to control your every move. So if you don't think that it's just over there in China, it can never happen, then think again. Okay. 14 smart cities in the United States. Dallas, Texas. Oh my Lord. Oh my Lord. Kicking off our smart city list is Dallas. The Smart Dallas vision is to be one of the most attractive cities by 2030. I wonder why they all want to be ready for 2030. I wonder why. I wonder why they're trying to be ready for 2030. Chicago, Illinois is adding internet access and providing digital skills training and online learning to help people work, upskill, and reskill for the new economy. You see, I didn't say it. They said it. Why my people still playing is another, it's beyond me. They said it. I guess y'all gonna be a part of, I clearly get to see. I know the ones that's gonna fold for sure. Denver, Colorado. Solar mini grids and remote control LED street lights to minimize energy use. Yes, because we need to save the planet, okay? Seattle, Washington. They have developed a food rescue innovation lab to find real-time information on excess food. Wow. What they doing? Charlotte, North Carolina. Extended internet access and improving digital navigation. The Learn to Earn program. The Learn to Earn provides a digital literacy and online learning for skills development. They're getting us ready for 2030. San Francisco, California focuses on smart transportation with the bike sharing program that reduces the number of vehicles in the city. What? Wow. Meanwhile, the City Smart Waste program puts sensors on waste, on waterways, water put sensors on waste cans to monitor when they are empty and reduce unnecessary trips. For trash collection, oh baby, they setting the stage. Washington, D.C. uses AI and analytics from video cameras to monitor who and what is moving through the city, including cars, bikes, buses, and pedestrians. Officials also added smart street lights to reduce energy. And they built digital kiosks for free public Wi-Fi to promote citizen connectivity. Oh my God, this is sickening. Boston, Massachusetts, Chattanooga, Tennessee, Boulder, Colorado, San Jose, California, New York City, Miami, Florida, LaGrange, Georgia. I am just like, oh my gosh. I'm just like, oh my gosh, y'all. I'm not shocked. I'm just like, oh my God. I'm just like, oh my gosh. I'm going to re-ask that question again. Do y'all see this B system being set up or no? Just let me know in the comments. Do y'all see where this is going? Why now all of a sudden we got to switch to digital currency? You attack a country, they shut off their oil. There's going to be an oil Armageddon. People ain't going to be able to fuel their homes, their cars. Yeah, looks like an economic collapse is coming very, very soon. The dollar's not doing good. It's just not, hey, look, we got crisis. We got crisis on every side. So yeah. Hi, beloved. Money Monday, that needs to, yes. Yes. Matter of fact, let me make me one. I think I'll start a mug, a coffee mug with some new stuff. Yeah, thank you for that idea. Thank you for that idea. Y'all see where this is going? Y'all let me know. Because this is the stuff that I refuse to be a part of. Real talk. If I gotta go live in the wayside and not, participate in any of that, the countryside, I'd rather get back to farming. I don't want to stay in the inner cities. I'd rather get back to the country, to the farm, I'd rather get back over there. I don't need all the Wi-Fi stuff. I'm just utilizing it right now. That's it. Before y'all make y'all move, I'm going to go ahead and utilize the system that you are using to ensnare people to actually unsnare people. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm using the system that you're building against us to actually work for us. That's what I'm doing. Because I refuse. I know that's right, sister. Thank you. Send them on over here so they can stop being, look, go get your own. You ain't getting it, go get your own. Okay? I want to show y'all one more thing and then we're going to keep it moving, okay? I'm keep it moving. Because people don't think this is real. Okay? People don't think this is real. Let me show y'all a couple more things, I think. Universal high. Oh, yeah. Let's just go to that. Universal income will be necessary if AI takes over jobs. Will AI make universal basic income inevitable? I'm not paying you no money. Okay, Forbes? Stop trying to hustle me. This is on Forbes. They've been telling us for a cool minute. If I told you that AI was going to make humans redundant and cause widespread unemployment, you probably think that that's a bad thing, right? But what if the reality is that it's going to make work unnecessary and provide all the basic necessities for us to live comfortable lives without us having to work? That's the thinking behind the idea that AI will be the catalyst for the introduction of universal basic income. This is right here on Forbes. If they give us all universal basic income, the housing market crash, we sorry, y'all. Let's just give everybody a clean start. Credit's messed up. The dollar collapsed. We just give everybody a clean start. We'll give everybody universal basic income, which means if you're not being obedient, if you're not doing what they want you to do, then you won't get no money. If they say sit down when they plan another demic and you move, your resources is cut off. Oh, we catch you out there in them streets marching, burning down stuff. Yeah, we know exactly who you is. We tracked you. You have no more rights to eat. You can't enter any buildings. We're going to post you on billboards. I didn't even let y'all finish seeing the rest of the video of China, how they shame you nationally, all on LED bus signs, everywhere. Okay? Y'all thought this last year was just like, oh, no big deal. No big deal. They were setting us up way back then. Okay? Fed now. Trying to find one when it first came out. I sought the Lord, and he heard, and he answered. Way back in 2023. That's why I trust him. They implemented Fed Now payment service. All the banks had to adapt to it so that they can get ready for the centralized banking digital currency, also known as CBDC. Lots of people thought Fed Now was a digital dollar. No, it's the platform. It's the platform that allows them to track you faster in real time. They say, oh, it'll send your payments faster. Oh, yeah, they'll allow for you to get transactions, wires. No, it's to track your data. It's to track your data. Who you sending money to? Okay, you send more than 600? Oh, you trying to hide stuff from us? Oh, we know, because they can't track cash. Can't track cash. Can't track if I gave you $10 and then what you did with it, what they did with it. Can't track that. People thought that was far-fetched. I mean, I'm telling y'all, they've been setting the stage. I can show y'all. Bill Gates, smart city. He done went and bought half of Arizona up. Bill Gates planned smart city in Arizona desert. Okay. It's 234 square mile city would be called Belmont, and it would be a master planned community with every major technological innovation possible. They plan to power the city with renewable energy like solar and incorporate techs like self-driving vehicles as a part of infrastructure. When completed, Belmont would be the size of Tempe, The futuristic vision is an urban area that integrates cutting-edge technologies at every turn. Features like high-speed digital networks and data centers would be a part of the backbone of the city, and the infrastructure would be custom-made for autonomous vehicles and other innovations. Okay? Well, if you think that is just far-fetched, then think again, okay? Think again. Let me show y'all what it's going to look like first. I walk by some. Not what I see, but what I believe in. Okay? But it'd be all powered by technology. Flying mailboxes, post office drivers, all of that stuff. Autonomous. Self-driving vehicles, everything would just be autonomous. Okay? But this is what it's supposed to look like. He bought 25,000 acres of land. 25,000 acres of land. Tell me a city can't be built. Oh, y'all can't see this. Oh, hold on. Y'all can't see this. Y'all didn't see this. It opened up in another tab. Brother then bought him 25,000 acres of land, spent $80 million on 25,000 acres of land. Bought him a whole city. Stop sharing and take myself on back over here because I want y'all to see this real quick. Okay. This is what you see on the screen. It's called Epic City. Okay. It is only for Muslims by Muslims. This is a video, but let me see if I can let y'all see. Go on, girl, now. 400 acres near Josephine between Collin and Hunt counties. Its website described it as a community aimed at serving the needs of the Muslim community. Includes 1,000 homes, a K-12 faith-based school, a mosque, apartments, shops, and even a community college. This is it. Now, why is everybody else that don't have good intentions? I can't say these people don't have good intentions. Shout out to them that they can come together and do this. But what's wrong with us? I mean, we're not paying attention to what's really happening right now. While we're not paying attention to what's really happening right now, then the enemy of our souls is able to come in, hijack the wealth, and do all the things that they want to do. Okay? If you're not Muslim, you can't even go into that city. Okay? You can't even go into that city. If you're not Muslim. So ain't no getting no help. How is everybody else building, for them, yet we're not? Let me go ahead and minimize this. As you can see, 400 acres. That's what I just read. 1,000 homes. It's called Epic City. Now, why is we so boggled down with what, what Pastor said, with what's going on with Puff Daddy, and we're not ready. These people are building a city, a whole entire city where they take care of their own. We don't think that what's going on, what's happening is serious, it's urgent. I mean, we possibly could not think that these people are building something against us to harm us, to hurt us. And we don't feel that it is necessary to take care of us, to do something for us, to prepare for us. People thought I was tripping when I said some Bill Gates meat or some artificial meat when I posted a video of me eating that meat that I had ordered from a restaurant. I'll let y'all see that right here real quick. Every battle you won. Every battle you won. Every battle you won. Hold on. That's why there are so many vacant homes, Black Rock. Yep. And people will be homeless. Hold on, let me show y'all. Let me show y'all this first so we get to where we need to get to. Here we go. No, this ain't the one. Let me show y'all this one. I think it might be under my reels. Hold on. Here we go. Yeah, my reels. Here we go. People couldn't comprehend. Stomach, I don't know if I need to vomit. I'm about to call the health department on these people. Me and my husband, we both business owners. We wanted some soul food. We don't have the luxury of going in the kitchen. Hold on. Kitchen making a whole soul food meal in the afternoon. I just want y'all to see how this meat is. Place in Dallas, Texas. This is not ground beef. Meatloaf. First of all that juice, but that ain't the issue. What kind of meat is this, y'all? What is this? This is not ground beef, beloveds. I'm telling y'all, we need to watch what we putting in our bodies. I called to ask what kind of meat this was. The lady hung up when, she was just stuck. I'm finna call while y'all on the line. Hold on. Yes, I was the woman that just called and asked what kind of meat was in this meatloaf, and you hung up, ma'am. Y'all see that? So I posted this
Y'all
video,
see that?
right?
Oh, look at this.
I'm about to. It was all of our people in the comment section. So just, well, why you have to put them on blast? Fake meat, haha, laughing about it, right? The reason why I brought this up is because I want to show y'all something. I want to show y'all something. Where we go? Okay, here we go. Right here, because they was laughing, thinking it was funny. This is how out of touch and out of tune millions of people are. They cannot even see what's happening right before their very eyes. Would you eat lab-grown human salami cultured from celebrity sales? This is on Yahoo News. Way back in 2021, they've been doing this. Human meat. The meat that I ate didn't taste like meat at all. It did not taste like meat at all. Ellen DeGeneres, Kanye West, they didn't all donated their tissue to samples that will eventually become salami. This is a real situation. People thought, oh, that's way out there. It's not way out there. This stuff been happening for a very, very long time. Okay. And the end game for all of this is to have a society or a world where they have less humans and more robots. This is the name of the company. A company wants to turn celebrity into lab-grown meat. Man, it's not far-fetched at all. We've been lost in the sauce for a very long time while they've been planning and building. And this is why I'm telling you, we need to be planning and building because we way behind. Experience unmatched safety, comfort, and luxury as seen on TV. This is called a survival condo. It goes down into the ground. Okay? There's a reason for this. It's a reason for this. Business Insider. This was way in 2014, y'all. 2014. November 18th, 2014. Okay, take a look inside these $3 million luxury condos, buried 174 feet underground. This has been going on for a very long time. Okay? And this is the one I came across a couple years ago. These one. These people know what they're getting ready to do. Life Deeper, the world's first and only completely subterranean community. It's 144 stories beneath the surface of the earth. Sustainable living and architect, fresh food, and thoughtful retailers help you live life deeper. They've been setting this up for a very long time. This was just, I know they're not going to let me have this for a long time, but where did this go? They ain't going to let me be great. Here we go. AI could devastate Earth's population down to the size of the UK by 2300. Experts warn people really don't have a clue that AI's goal is to wipe people out eventually, to where they don't need you anymore. This is the end game, okay? AI may reduce world population to 100 million. We have billions. I think either billions or trillions right now. Could AI trigger a population collapse? Professor warns AI is to wipe out 98.8% of the world's population by 2300. Elon scared about AI. Elon Musk voices his AI fears about super intelligence. And I'm learning. OpenAI CEO Sam Altman testifies at Senate hearing about the dangers of what they created, that they don't know what they created. He had to go and ask the government, we need help because we don't know what we created. And what he's talking about is AGI 2026. Everything will change in 2026. Okay. 100 million jobs will be gone in 2026 because of this AGI. Humanity may achieve the singularity within the next 6 months. Some experts predict the singularity will occur by 2026. AGI could now arrive as early as 2026, but not all people are on board with it arriving by 2026. You want to know why? Why don't they want AGI? This is why I said it. We're definitely going to build a bunker before we release AGI. The true story behind the chaos at OpenAI, they said they would need to build a bunker before they release AGI. But now they're saying AGI will be released in 2026. They want to go underground because they created something that they don't know what they created. And they said they needed to buy a bunker before they release it. Not a coincidence that all the billionaires last year, 2024, bought underground bunkers. Now you can go rent you a $3 million condo. Who in the Hades is going to be able to afford a $3 million condo? And you got all these big heads and people coming in buying up this land and commercial space, and then they're gonna charge you up the yin yang. And if you ain't even 1,000 a year, how are you going to survive, beloveds? How are you going to survive? All the more warehouses where them business went out of business, they becoming the future of let me. We still cool. I'm still cool to walk with y'all a little bit. I want to give y'all some opportunities to help yourself. I said at the beginning of this, God has given us time to buy some time. I've never promoted to stay over here in this place. Get over here, y'all, in AI and live over here. No. No, before y'all release AGI and ASI, I'm going to get all that I can. Open AI, which is, it has to have human intelligence to program it. I don't give it nothing about nothing except my business. Okay? Open AI helps me make money, and it can help you make money too. Matter of fact, let me show you. Okay? Let me show you real quick. It don't only help me make money, it helps my kids make money. Why? Because we need money. For what? To buy land. And for what else? To build. To build what? Banks. My own schools. My own hospitals. Same thing the Muslims is doing over in Texas. Okay? Same thing Bill Gates is doing. Okay? That's why. Because I'm not going out like that. I'm not going out like that. I'm not getting no chips. I'm not finna be on no universal basic income. I ain't finna live in a world with no robots. Now, I will live off the grid, but I'm gonna need money to buy that. Okay? But AI helps me and my children make money. Okay? That's what I use it for, in case you didn't know. Okay? It helps my babies make their own books. Okay, I love you too, honey. Stay over there, because 1 second, y'all. All right, love you. I'll be back there in a moment. Okay. Helps them create books, coloring books. This is for the twins, since they twins. Helps them create coloring books, helps them create me and them create all kind of, here's the pages. Okay? It's the pages. Just take me another little prompt. Take me a little prompt like this here. Come on down here and get my second page. See, it helps me make money. I can have me a coloring book done in an hour and literally sell it. Actually, I have some coloring books that I'm going to offer here on sale today. Okay? Some you can buy and sell over and over and over and over. Why? Because children color. So do adults. I can create coloring books on how to do recipes, how to bake cake, relationship coloring books. Don't matter. I use this to help me make money right now. While y'all trying to use it, because y'all using it to help you make money so that you can build something that will ultimately destroy us. You're using AI. Hey, lady, hope you and your family are blessed. Hey, beloved, how you doing? We're doing okay. We're absolutely blessed, but we're doing okay. See that? Just like that. I can help kids create their own streams of income. Hey, mothers and fathers, if you want to get your child, a book, have this bad boy up on Amazon by the weekend. Have a strategy to make it become a bestseller. Okay? A coloring book. See, they got their little cornrows. See, because I wanted them to be Afrocentric. You understand? Okay? And they got a vending machine business. Okay? We teaching children how to start businesses over here. They got their little lemonade stand going on over here. Okay? I'm working on that one too. Using scripture to drive that spirit of fear away from these little children. Okay? But here's the twinpreneur mission. How they start businesses. I use AI to do that. Okay? I use AI to do that. I use AI to do a whole bunch of stuff right now. Okay? Literally. So that's why I'm saying we build in the battle. We're not supposed to be overtaken, caught off guard. You clearly see what these people are doing and where they're going and how they have no regard for humanity. So I said a lot of things that we see happening is way beyond what we can even think are phantom. Literally. Okay? I want to play something really quickly. Y'all stay here. Give me 3 minutes. I got to go across the hall. My son just came in and told me that he's not going to be waiting on me for me to finish with this live stream. So I'm going to go use the ladies' room. And then I'm going to say goodnight to him and my daughters. And then I'm going to be back because y'all said that I could earn the right to your time to show y'all this, okay? Now that I've showed you what's to come, now I want to show you how to prepare yourself, how to make money, literally, how to make extra money so that you can go buy the things that I'm going to show you. Right now, they have 60 acres of land available. Right now, they got 40 acres of land available that you can actually snatch up. Right now, they got 20 acres of land, 30 acres of land. I'm going to show y'all, okay? Got to be present, but I'm going to show y'all. So let me go ahead and play something for y'all real quick while I go run across the other side of the house, and then I'll be right back. Here I come, Pop. Let me just put on my favorite one. Hold on, Papa. I'm coming. You're the one. Where's that, Lord? Come on, I gotta go. Let me just put his name here because I love this brother. Okay, cool. Let me see if all right, here we go. Let me make sure y'all can see it. Nope, I didn't switch it over. I'll be right back, y'all. Y'all gonna be able to hear, okay? I'll be right back.
Anything in the ground.
Start this over.
Are you planting anything in the ground right now, or are you spending all of your life wasting time? What are you planting in the ground? What are you putting in the soil? Are you planting or are you resting? What are you doing? Now is the time to develop a legacy mindset. What is a legacy mindset? It is a way of thinking that causes you to make winning decisions today so you and others can have winning results tomorrow. And my question to you is, do you have a legacy mindset? Here's the deal. Too many of us, we think this is a rest season when really it's a planting season. This is the season to put some seed in the ground. Every decision you make is putting seed in the ground. Now is the season to plant seeds of prayer. Now is the time to plant financial freedom seeds, where you're planting a tree of financial freedom so that later on your children's children and your community will walk by a tamarind tree of financial freedom. Plant in this season. Now is the time to develop a legacy mindset. Somebody saying, Pastor, I love this legacy thing, but I'm only 25. I got no kids. What does legacy got to do with me? Pastor, I mean, I'm about 73. You done missed the legacy sermon. I should have got it 20 years ago. My day's done, so there's nothing left. Maybe you're 40 years old, you say, Pastor, I got this mess over here, this mess over there. Legacy ain't got nothing to do with me. Let me tell you why legacy hits everybody. We have all had to deal with the struggle that we inherited from someone else's legacy and not ours. And the question is, are you going to set a new legacy and plant a new tree? Or are you going to sit by and just inherit the mess that somebody left for you? You have obstacles that are generational, and you don't know that they're generational because somebody left a legacy of pain and trauma that you have inherited. And unless you develop a legacy mindset, you'll never accelerate the way God wants you to. You're not going to tell nobody how to get out of that situation. So you cool with you having money and everybody else being broke. That you don't have a legacy mindset. A legacy mindset says me making it is not enough. My kids doing well is not enough. Me praying is not enough. I'm not going to stop until me becomes we. Now is the time. When we talk legacy, we are talking about moving from just me making it and I'm good and I'm straight to nah, I got too many people not making it in. See, y'all thinking about a pandemic. It ain't got nothing to do with a pandemic. It's about a legacy mindset. I'm a Bullock, last name Bullock. As a Bullock, we preach, we sing. I got a nephew, niece singing, preaching, all kind. We burp singing. But then there's some other stuff that come with Bullock. Some struggles, some habits, some appetites that goes through the family. And what bothers me is nobody told me. Nobody told me. They told me about the preaching. They told me about the singing. But some of that other stuff, they forgot to tell me that this thing I'm fighting was my great-great-grandfather's fight. Y'all didn't tell me that part. Y'all told me he could sing, but you didn't tell me he had this struggle. And so now we got a generation of people who have a struggle that they inherited because nobody wants to tell them this is the thing that was planted in your life. And I'm sorry I never told you, but I planted that thing a long time ago. And the reason why your coping mechanism is under this particular tree is because that is what I planted.
I'm going to just stop that right there because I know that was so good. I know that was so good. That should have helped somebody, okay? That should have helped somebody other than me because that was so good. We cannot put off what we should be doing today until tomorrow because right now, the day and time that we're living in, tomorrow may not come for some of us. Tomorrow may not come for some of us. And then who's going to do it for you or who's going to do it for your family or who's going to do it for those that's supposed to be done for? We cannot keep on repeating the same patterns. So now I'm going to show y'all really quickly because I said I was going to keep it short, sweet, straight to the beat. But I wanted to take y'all on a journey so you get to see not what somebody else done told y'all, but you get to see for your own self where we're going and why it is urgent, why it is detrimental that you, beloveds, do something that will preserve you and your family, okay? And whomever else God assigns to you that you do that. Now, these photos is all over the place, but let me see if I can go ahead and start down here, okay? Because I think I need to reintroduce myself in a real way. The other live that I was on, I just felt really disrespected. If I come by here, it's coming from a place of love. A lot of you guys be like, I'm so sorry for what you had to go through. And I appreciate the apologies, okay? But justice does not come for me until I know that you and your family, I left and I planted a seed, or I uprooted a seed that was planted, and I planted a new seed that you can do all things, that you can do anything, that you should be doing everything that you possibly can do to make sure they don't get you like they got me. If you understand, just put a yes in the chat. That comes from a place of love. So sometimes people get it misconstrued that this is just a woman coming by here trying to sell something. Baby. I want to change your financial forecast. I am here on an assignment to disrupt My name is the Disruptor. I'm here to disrupt what they got planned for you, what it used to be, what they said it was going to be for you. I'm here to disrupt systems. I'm here to disrupt ideologies, mindsets, beliefs. I am here on an assignment, okay? This was me a couple years ago, working at the post office, okay? In case y'all didn't see that little thing right there, okay? Got it on me at all times. This is me working at the United States Post Office, okay? Miserable. On Section 8. Think I'll go back the other way. Make sure. This was me at a seminar learning how to free my people. Literally. Learning how we can get passive income. Learning how we can build generational wealth. I ain't even showed y'all the trash can picture. Okay? Me speaking on platforms to people to enlighten them on how they can change their financial forecast. I'm not just a person that comes by and just be sitting up on live, okay? I done been into places to speak to people, to change people's lives, to take them from a space and a place to where I want their results to show up. I had to get it out of the mud. Right now, you guys have the most ineffective, easiest, laziest way to make money, okay? This is an event in Miami with a realtor and landlord that dominates the Dallas, Texas area. Your girl went into the trenches, okay, to get the information that I bring back to y'all that I have put and implemented myself. This is 20 acres of land that we own. Okay? That we went and we didn't take the monies that God was pouring into, the business. We didn't take it to go buy fancy cars and, to go get a big old fat mansion. We went to go buy land because the plan that God had given to us was to build a city of refuge. Literally. Went from eating out of the trash can to owning land, literally. This is land that we own. Everything that I come by here and present to y'all, I have did it myself. Okay? Everything that I come by here to present to y'all, I have done it myself. Just in case you didn't know. For some people, it's like, oh, she's just a regular smuggler person, and I am. But I have went into places to get information that not only transformed and changed the trajectory of my life and my family, but the people that I also serve in real life. And we can go on and on and on and on, okay? I have written 2 books. I'm an author. So when I come by here and tell you, you can be an author too, and there's a faster way for you to become an author, it's really real. Building for God's people. This is the very first company I became a millionaire, to hit millionaire status in this company. This is where I learned about wealth. Make wealth real is where I learned about wealth. All that other stuff was just, this is a new construction build. You have seen me in front of 3 properties. Everything that I come by here and bring to y'all is because I didn't did it myself, okay? Excuse the house shoes, but a sister was happy to be standing on dirt. When I tell y'all to come and buy you some dirt for cheap, low, build on it, okay? That's 4 properties now. and land. Didn't go buy no fancy cars, started businesses, okay? This is the original Pioneers Power Circle, which is my business, okay? It is a network of other like-minded individuals. That is Mr. Redeem. He is a landlord, 9 years old landlord, looking at land for his amusement park where he can bring kids. This is one of the top realtors in Florida at events in these different rooms, getting the information to bring back to the community. Okay? I can go on and on and on. Here's another build. Excuse the doo-doo mama rag, but I'm rich in dirt. That's for sure. Might look broke, but rich in dirt. Okay? Might be paper broke, but rich in dirt. All kind of platforms, all kind of, first one in my family. When I tell y'all, let me help you become a millionaire, it's not cap. I got receipts because receipts are forever and they never lie. And then when I tell you can make $1 million online store, upsells, draft orders, cart hook checkouts, click funnels, app trend dash, how much you made on Shopify, Facebook, okay? 1 million. Everything that I tell y'all is because I did it. I tell y'all to come over here and get you a faceless YouTube channel. It's because faceless YouTube channels are doing big dollars every month without even showing your face. Okay? If I tell you, you can create a digital product, an Instagram post, a template, a story template, party and paper supply template, and make $45,000 off of a template. It's real, okay? No cap, it's real. If I tell you, you can go create you a personalized wallet, put somebody's name on it, Paul, old rugged wallet, and make $3 million off of that wallet and never ever have to worry about no inventory. It's because you can. It's real. Okay? You can actually make $3 million off of a personalized cutting board, especially used for wedding gifts. $3 million off of that. It's because you can, and you never have to leave your house. Ever. If I tell you, you can make jewelry, personalized jewelry with flowers on it, and do you $1 million, it's because you can. And you don't ever have to have any type of inventory. If I tell you, you can go and create you a shirt that say mama with the kid's name on it and make you $1 million, it's because you can. And never have to leave your home. Straight up. Okay? These are some vendor, I have a vendors list that I'm going to mention in just a moment. Hold on one second. Let me go back the other way. Well, I'll just go through those photos. Have a vendor list you could have got started with. People like to dress. They don't care what's going on. You ain't got to wear it. You ain't got to like it to wear it. But people buy this type of stuff. These are the hottest products. They buy hair. You get yourself in some hair business, you will never, ever be broke. Literally. It's the summertime. You got direct access to vendors that's selling this stuff where you ain't got to be buying it at Foot Locker and all. Real legit where they buy it from. Vendors that sell this type of stuff. Kids' clothes, hair, nails, shoes, bathing suits, sunglasses, you name it. You can literally buy you a vendor's book. Start, using other people's money to buy this stuff. Make them put a deposit down. Before I order this set, you got to put a deposit down. You can have start selling these signs. These neo signs, a lot of business owners buy these that have their name in the back. The Dr. Tawana show, Will You Marry Me? They buy those type of things, okay? These are the children outfits. Lululemon, all of the stuff that they be going to go spend hundreds of dollars on in the, press-on design nails where, people be selling in the stores, etc. Here go me again, miserable as hell, okay? Going to work at the post office, slaving, literally, miserable. Had to be at work. My baby wasn't even fresh in the dirt and had to be back at work. I said, never again, okay? Off of a towel, off of a beach hippie style towel, you can make $120,000 in 12 months. In a year, that's revenue for a year, okay? Off of a neon like little light sign, home and living, you can make $613,000 and never ever touch a piece of inventory. This is actually like the little nightlight. Put a name on it, some little birds on it. You do the design and AI will do the design for you, literally, okay? You can use business credit to go start you a transportation business. Transportation ain't going nowhere. I don't care what they got going on. Transportation ain't going nowhere. You go get you, if you want to start a transportation business, go start one. I don't care what nobody said. I actually got, let me come on back down here, because people be like, transportation is dying out. Ain't no money in transportation. The devil is a liar. I don't know what you talking about. Let me show y'all real quick. I know this is sideways and I should have had it blowed up, but you see here, clearly right here on this line, it's a world's first class transportation, okay? It's my husband's business. Let me find out how much he got paid to go drop this load off to Walmart right here, okay? See how much he got paid. Let me find it. I know it's sideways. There we go, right here at the bottom. $1,500 load right here to pick this up in North Carolina and drop it off 200 miles, $1,500. This is all in a week, so that's why I got it like that. So he picked up a load to take it from North Carolina to Texas, okay? Got him another load, $1,500. You see the same name right here, world's first class transportation, right here, carrier load tender. See how much this load was. Okay, 3,000, 1,500, 1,500. So now you have 4,500 in 1 week. 4,500 in 1 week. And then he go pick up him another load, okay? See where his name is at? World's first class transportation, right here, okay? And this load paid $2,000, $6,500 in 1 week. You minus your expenses, your gas, any type of maintenance. I gotta put the phone down for a minute. Any type of maintenance, and you're still doing $5,200. And you don't even gotta drive the vehicle. You don't even gotta have a CDL. You don't even gotta have any experience. And you're able to generate that. That's $20,000 a month extra. Then don't talk about government contracting. Everything that I'm mentioning to you is because I'm gonna mention an opportunity for you to take advantage of, okay? That's why I'm showing y'all receipts. We done did it. We have done it. So let me show you. When I tell y'all, come on up over here and get funded. Okay? Start you a funding company. Learn how to start a funding company. Been a little delayed on that, okay? Because we buried my grandma. Aunt turned around, had an unexpected heart attack. I didn't even bring it here to y'all. Getting ready to bury her, okay? And get her a fair, well, I'm not even going to say bury her because they're not going to bury her. But we're getting ready to celebrate her life, shall I say. But if I tell y'all, oops, you can get paid to help people get money. Everybody need money. Your loan application is approved. Get funds as early as today. For how much? $50,000. For what? An unused, unsecured used auto. And then you get that and liquidate it, and now you got $50,000 in your bank account. It's about knowing how to play the game. That's why I went into the rooms. But y'all don't believe me, okay? People is out here changing their life every day, okay? This is just an analytic from a faceless YouTube channel. 1.4 million views, okay? 28,000 profile visits, 64,000 comments. That adds up. That adds up to a nice big check. But let me make it plain. You can't go get that funding if you don't get your credit together. For real, for real. So when I tell you the suite works, it does. American Express, bye-bye. American Express, bye-bye. Discover Bank, bye-bye. You do the suite, you get this stuff removed, period. It's against consumer law to be reported, okay? And then you come up over here and you get approved on all different levels. You can take that $6,500, that'll help. Right along with that $50,000, that'll help. That'll get you in a better position, okay? Get that stuff off your credit. Ally Financial, Bull City Financial, Community Capital Bank, Con Appliances. It don't matter. Repossession, depossession. It don't matter. Get it off. You see it, delete it. This is why it's important. And then when you get it deleted, then you can get a 224 point increase. Take you from a little bitty baby all the way to a adult report card looking at a $7.99, and you got 224 point increase because you just took the time to invest in yourself and go get your credit together. Okay, this is trade lines because y'all be sleeping on the trade lines. But when you go get somebody else's history added to your credit report, then now that makes your credit report look really, really good, okay? Added an auto loan trade line, boom. You made 100% of your payments for this account. It wasn't like that. But we got that thing together because we can't have nothing reporting late, especially when you go get that big bag. Now we need to get you cleaned up together, okay? See all of them deletions, Baxter, Capital One, Capital One, Capital One, Capital One. Why do you see so many Capital Ones? Because they double reported, which is illegal. That is what takes your score down. And we caught it and said, you guys have actually quadruple reported this same account. We want them all removed, okay? Hard inquiries, bye. Hard inquiry, bye-bye. Get up out of here, okay? This is what a suite will do for you. Everything we are telling you, we have done, and then you go run it up. Go get your $20,000. We'll take that on that Premier. Sure will. Okay? This is called double dipping. Here goes some more collections removed. Great, a collection was removed. Great, another collection was removed. Great, another collection was removed. Okay? An account was removed. You don't want to get them late payments off? You just go ahead and remove the whole account. Okay? Here goes some more work. Kickoff lending, that is a credit card. Self, that is a credit card. Credence resource manager, that is a rent reporting. Get that stuff off my credit. It is illegal, y'all. And then when you get it off of your credit, then you can go and get yourself approved for 50,000. Get yourself approved for 200,000. Okay? Whether you want to help people get funded or you want to get yourself funded yourself. If you went the route to help people find money and get funded, you'd be rich. Solve a person's problem, you'll never have a money problem. 88 points on that, okay? Collection was removed from your file. Positive, your payment history changed to positive. I know that's right, because you cannot report anything on my consumer report that I paid on, and I paid in a timely manner. And you cannot report my financial transactions. Okay, so now we got your credit report looking like this. Payment history 100%, credit card usage is 11%, under that 30%. Wow, why do you do that? I have a touchscreen laptop, so hold on one second, y'all. Hold on. You get us back right to where I was at. Where I was at. I think I was over here. Yep. Shows y'all the 50,000. Shows y'all the collection removed. So now we want to get your. Oh my gosh! You've got to be kidding me. Trying to make it big so y'all can see it. All right, so now this is what we want your credit report to look like. Payment history, 100%. Credit usage, under 30%. Derogatory remarks, boom, nothing. Credit age, 5 years. You can walk into any bank, literally, with a profile that looks like that. Total account, excellent, 21 accounts, okay? Hard inquiries, 4. This is the only thing that will harm you because they only want 3. Remove 1, you can go into any bank and get you 200, 300,000 in real life. Ask me how I know. Okay? You can go and get you $80,000 for unsecured used auto and then liquidate it. Y'all don't know about that. Okay? Turn that auto loan into cash. Sure can. You can go and get you $15,000. See, all this adds up. This is called credit stacking. You can hit them up in 1 week and literally have almost $1 million, okay? Some more receipts. And then when you go into the bank, you just, yeah. Y'all know these are stacks of 10,000s, okay? As you can see, 10,000, stacks of 10,000. You can go into the bank and say, yeah, let me liquidate that. Yeah, let me go ahead and get that off your hands, okay? Let me go ahead and get that off your hands, literally. And then let me go build. Then let me go build, okay? Government contracts. You can have you a whole check. It's one of my mentors went and did editing for the government for, I believe, a 7-second or 60-second video and received $23,000 to edit a 7-second or 60-second video, okay, in government contracting. I told y'all these receipts is all over the place, but I'm showing you, okay? Then you can go ahead and get your approved for that big old big bag, $155,000 at 7% interest rate. Oh, hold on. Okay. 1 month, 620, 638, 650. Get them to a 700. That's going to be perfect. But we got them from, let me go over here. Where is that? Where are we at? They came in with a 500, real talk. It's somewhere in here. But They came in with a 500, like a 508, 530, something like that, and in 1 month increased their score 100 points. Okay, this is a client that got 158 points in one sweep. They was flatlined down here. You see the numbers over here, 500, 650. You see the numbers to the right-hand side. They was way under. They was in between the 550 and 600 for the longest. Then all of a sudden, in one day, they just went all the way up. Boom, to over a 700, a 716 to be exact. So the stuff that I tell y'all here was that first one. That's where they started at. And within 30 days, they had got themselves, what is this? These is the devils that be reporting to Equifax. These are third party, right? This correspondence is in response to a complaint because you got to file a complaint. They're going to go ahead and get that address, personal information together, and they're going to remove all of these inquiries so that when Equifax and Experian and TransUnion try to go verify, they won't have nothing to verify. It's a way to play the game, and you got to know the way to play the game. Let me see if I want to go through all of these. I don't. But again, here I am in other rooms, okay? Gathering the information, literally, to bring back to you all. So everything that I share with y'all, just in case you did not know, I come by here and I share it with y'all after I went by there and got it from them. Okay? I tell y'all, come on, y'all, let's get a group of y'all together and go get this $150,000. Let's sweep the credit, get that credit together, and let's go and get $150,000. Chase has a program to enable U.S. citizens to borrow up to $150,000 without showing no documents and no upfront payments. Why we couldn't go and get that? Why 12 of us couldn't go and have over $1 million by getting this? Just why? I ain't gonna get on y'all too much, but I'm telling you, there's too much money out here to be playing these type of games. I tell y'all, in government contracts, you can get a government contract. I can help you get a government contract. This is one of my oldest clients, Miss Lauren. Came in and got her government contracts, multiple, 2 in 1 month. Hey fam, I just been notified that I won a portion of a bid for the city of Temple, Texas. Don't even live there. And as a part of the agreement, they will be renewing it for the next 4 years. Hallelujah. I want to say thank the Holy One of Israel, our Father Yah, for giving you, Dr. Tawana, the insight to offer this course to us. Thank you, Dr. Tawana, for your guidance and bringing these opportunities. This sister is an older woman, okay? I can't blow it up real big, but this sister is an older woman. Older woman, okay? Let me see where her other one at. Spin the block. Hey fam, I won my first bid last week. It is for $10,000 with Hudson Valley Community College in New York. Don't live there either. I will be receiving the blanket PO. I will be receiving the blanket PO around September the 1st. Okay. This was her first one. Then she turned around and hit Temple, Texas with another one. Okay. And that one was for 4 years. Set you up real right for a little bit of nothing. Okay. If you don't think there's money to be made. Hold on. Let me make sure y'all. Okay, cool. If y'all don't think there's no money to be made in transportation, y'all do know that my name is Worlds, okay? Y'all do know that my husband is Marcus Worlds, okay? This is for his transportation business. This contract comes from the Texas Department of DOT, Texas Department of Transportation. This contract is for $7,500,000 $568,000, okay, for a contract to transport. You never even have to do the work. You just need to be taught. Okay, here's another one. Whose name you see on top? Marcus Worlds. Right up here. Attention, Mr. Marcus Worlds. We have another contract for you. This one is for $41 million to deliver, to transport and deliver materials for the construction of this little freeway they was putting together. Okay, you ain't even gotta own a truck. You ain't even gotta own a truck. Okay, one thing your girl knows how to do. This is from another sister. Hey guys, I got approved for the Sam's Club line of credit for $8,000. Thanks, Dr. Tawana Worlds and some of the other members of the team and anyone in the group who shared beneficial information. If anything Dr. T know how to do, it's to go get you some money. That's for sure. That's why I come by here and tell y'all money ain't no issue and should be no issue. Look, for tree removal, it's hurricane season. It's hurricane season. This contract right here is for $7 million to remove trees. Okay? This contract is for $13 million, $3 million to do tree removal. Okay? This government contracts. Y'all want y'all wealth back? This is where it's at. Everything we did, this is also coming to Marcus. Okay? This contract is $83 million for transportation. Texas Department of Transportation. That's why I tell y'all, if y'all don't do nothing else but start a transportation business on paper, baby, you can get paid. Here go another one. Texas Department of Transportation for $118 million for 1 day's worth of work. You see that? From 4/6 to 4/6. 1 day's worth of work to deliver, transport some stuff. Let me not try to. I got a lot of receipts for y'all, baby. When I tell y'all, I didn't come to play. Because people really don't really acknowledge, like, this woman is really here to try to help us. And is. I done done it. I have done it. Here goes some more. Hey, here go you 15,000. Try to turn the phone around and see how many more photos, baby. It's a lot where these come from. If Dr. T don't know how to do nothing, I know how to go get you some money. That's for sure. If Dr. T don't know how to do nothing, I know how to make money. This is my dashboard. I can log into that live right now and show you. That's how much I made, $557,000. That is thousand, okay? $505,000 is what I brought back off of the gross volume, which was 557. I can log in there right now and show you that live and in living color. Okay, when you go buy land, this is what you're gonna do on your land, beloved. That's why you should buy land and stop trying to buy $400,000 and $500,000 houses and go buy you some land. Okay, an acre of land is roughly the size of a football field. Do you know what you can build and how many houses you can build? You can build 18 20-foot square foot homes on 1 acre of land. Ooh, you don't know what kind of generational wealth you would set yourself up for. If you went and bought you 1 acre of land, just one, and put 18 2,400 square foot houses, they can all be the same. They call model homes, okay? They all the same. They built, they customized the same. But baby. Do you know what kind of generational wealth you would set you and your family up for? I don't think y'all know. On 1 acre of land, you can fit 2,400 square foot homes, okay? And if y'all don't think your girl been doing it, I've been doing it, okay? Been doing it. We coming to get our checks from the government. You understand me? Don't ever play. We not asking for no reparations, beloved. Why would we ever do that and keep on doing that? Okay? This is a half acre of land, which you can build on a half acre. I just wanted to give y'all some visualization. 2, 4, 6, 8 tennis, whatever you call it, basketball court, tennis, whatever you want to call it. 8 of those will fit on a half acre of land. Literally. Start you a whole water park. It don't matter what you start. You can build a lot on a little bit. Okay? For those who didn't know, I have authored 2 different books. Just so you know who you have sitting amongst you. When I tell you can write a book and make $1 million, people really don't believe. You can write a book and become, rich, wealthy, leave a legacy, have the authority behind your name. Write something one time, get paid forever. That is smart. Some land, okay? That we were able, that is my husband Marcus and my brother, that we were able to go and secure, okay? When I told y'all about that funding, I really meant that. Y'all see them deposits? Hello, somebody. Becoming a funding, online funding, online, because you don't got to go in person. An online funding or money broker. Helping other people get money. Selling land. Never using any of your money, but get commissions, okay? This is me showing you how to make $190 a day, okay? Told y'all the name of my business is Pioneers. It's straight from the Stripe dashboard. $505,000. That is $500,000. Helping people online, okay? Y'all done seen enough? So y'all didn't know that you can actually go buy you 5 acres of land for $7,000. You don't got the sauce, but I do. If you can build 2,400 square foot homes on 1 acre of land, then you add that times 5. You have a whole apartment community. You have long-term generational wealth that will outlive you. And then you go put that in a trust and it outlive your children and your children's children. Not only that, you can offer affordable housing to families, to veterans. They got a $500,000 grant right now. If you open up or offer any type of homes or build homes or tiny homes or efficient homes or mobile homes or some type of homes for veterans, there's $500,000 that you can win right now. So you just don't know the information. So when I come by here, it's never, ever to play games, okay? It's never, ever to play games. How would your life be if you were able to get these type of deposits? Let me know in the chat. How would your life be if you were able to get one of those deposits? What would that do differently for your life? When I told y'all I had receipts, I really did. I want y'all to see this. This is all of the illegal things that the credit bureaus have on your credit report that is absolutely illegal, and it is breaking consumer law. Late payments, inquiries, charge-off, collections, medical bills, child support, repossessions, bankruptcy, you name it. Check systems, you name it. Evictions, all of that stuff. It is illegal to have it there. Okay? These are other people I have helped write their books that turn their books into 6-figure coaching programs. That's why when I come by here and tell y'all, look, just like I gave y'all opportunity to get in on it, This is another sister. She had sickle cell anemia. Every single one of them that wrote their books have coaching programs, their own coaching programs, hosting events, made connections with all kind of people. Here's another girl. She does makeup. The ultimate takeoff. This is a makeup guide and a vendors for you to get makeup. Okay. This sister started her group coaching one-on-one just from her story, just from her testimony, helping other people. This sister lost her battle with breast cancer, but she left a story. She left a legacy in the earth so they know what she went through, what she accomplished, what she conquered, what she overcame. I never forget, I was on her about writing her story. She was, feeling a little ashamed about writing her story and being so real and raw. But just think, if she didn't write that story, her kids might not have known exactly what their mama went through. What was her journey? Her faith was so resilient. She was helping other people while she herself was struggling. Life after a mastectomy, how it makes you feel as a woman. My sister Tiffany. Okay, here's contracts for your girl, Dr. T. 2025. This is for me to go get them some ground maintenance. They want something cleaned up at one of their parks. I ain't got to clean up nothing. I'll go call on my Hispanic brothers and sisters that love to have that janitorial, that type of stuff. Okay, here go another one. Okay, here's solicitations of opportunities available for you. To my email, to me. Hey, could you take this? And fourth quarter, it's going to be popping, literally. Here's another one for my husband, Marcus Words. $19 million for a government contract. Look, we can go on and on and on. I got receipts for days. I'm getting tired of my own receipts. Have you just been tired of your own? I'm tired of my own receipts. Literally. Show y'all a couple more. Y'all don't think I know where to go get y'all some land? Here go 33 acres. What could you do with 33 acres? Bill Gates shouldn't be the only one. No, ma'am, no, sir. With all them acres. It's another client. Got him in that great old 700 club. Less than 3 miles from the highway. Perfect location. 20 acres. Okay? $40 acres. Okay? You can subdivide this off, have you some, let other people get them some. I mean, oh my gosh, y'all don't even know what you could do with this. Okay? Here go another 40 acres. Got a little river by it. Okay, you want to do some fishing, whatever the case may be. Power poles. Okay, here's another 20 acres. Another 20 acres right by the highway. You can't make this up. This will easily become a trucking station for truckers. It can become a charging station. It can become a gas station. It can become a retail store, a Buc-ee's or somebody, or your last name. It could be anything. Right off the road. Listen, told y'all. Here go another 20 acres. Okay? You can be raising cattle. Baby, you can become a millionaire letting people raise their cattle on your land, on a piece of your land, and you still got land to build on. Here go another 20 acres. That might be the same one because I look like I see the same photo. 60 acres. Baby, you know what we can do with 60 acres worth of land? Ooh, I can't do it all by myself. Let me see. And then when I come by here and I tell y'all that I'm selling this credit suite for $97 and y'all sleep on that, now y'all got to go buy it from other people who will do it for you for $1,500, or you do it yourself. The same thing I gave y'all for $97 is being sold for $800, $1,100. Why? Because it's going to erase all your negative credit. There's no price tag you can put on that to have clean credit and then turn around and go get you $250,000 like you see these people offering me. My text message, you already pre-approved for $250K. Just choose your term. And I actually say, do I want to take that? Do I want to take this one? Do I want to go after this one? Here go another one. Already pre-approved. Okay? Congrats, you're pre-approved for $200,000 in funding. I'll turn these down. Okay? I have taught on multiple stages with hundreds of people. Literally. You can see clearly over here, this is page 1 of 3. Over 500 or something people on the live. I don't like working like that. It was very chaotic for your girl. I'm not even on cap. So that's why when I say 10 or 12 people, 5 people, because that's all I'm willing to work with. Okay. If you need money, I can help you go find you some money. I sure know where to go. I sure know where you can go do. Why? Because I have did it for myself. You need money, I can show you where to go. I can show you how to get it. Okay. You got to be willing to invest in yourself. I can show you how to go get you 50,000. Same client, 20,000 here, 30,000 on the Bank of America play. I can show you. Okay. Here go another $7,000 for my boy. This is called credit card stacking. This is how you get $1 million. Okay. In business credit funding. Yeah, I don't think YouTube, that's Dr. T's name. 190 new subscribers. 66,000 minutes watched. 5,000 total views. It's easy. This is in a month. It's easy to get what you need as long as you know what to do, how to do it. Okay. If you don't think student loans can be removed, think again. Okay. Fed loan servicing. Remarks moved from your account. Why? Because it's illegal. I don't care if you owe the debt or not. It's illegal to go to your credit report, mark something as late, to be on there. I don't think y'all can make money. Bags. $24,000 in a month. Y'all can make money. You have a money problem because you don't know what to do. And what are you going to do with all this money that you got? Go buy you some gold, beloved. That's first and foremost. Go buy you some gold. Okay? Build your own subdivision. What this will look like. Your adult children, your uncle, your cousin, your brother, your sister, your aunt, your mama and them, your grandmother's them, all on the same property. On a half-acre of land, then you still got another half to start business. Then after you buy gold, go get you some silver. This thing I just, when I first started, I documented it. Now I don't put everything on this internet here. And I don't show y'all to impress y'all. I show y'all to impress upon you, okay? This is another client. We just got to a 701 credit score in 30 days. In 30 days, okay? Straight up. In February, they had nothing. After dealing with us, and we did 30 days in May, went to a 701 credit score, period. And this is from adding trade lines. This is from adding trade line. Same score. We found one change to your Equifax, 701 points, baby, in one setting. Why? Because we added an American Express account, a trade line to your credit report. Okay? Took baby girl all the way to a 700. Let me check on y'all and see if y'all tired of me showing these receipts. Let me see what y'all asking over here. It's time for me to get up off of here, y'all. I told y'all I got receipts for days. I done wore my own self out with my own receipts because receipts are forever and they don't lie. Might have to come by here and show y'all some more receipts another time. I got a lot of them, okay? Let me just show y'all a couple more. Do we know how to get our clients funding? Yes, we do. Do you see how much these people was approved for? Working capital, $149,000. Equipment financing, totaling $337,000. On the business side, when it comes to personal, they don't mind giving you this type of stuff. Oh, hold on, let me go back this way. No, wrong way. They don't mind giving personal people that. Okay, when you get in the business sector, then it becomes 200,000, 300,000, $1 million. They don't mind giving you. Okay, they don't mind giving you personally that. But when you get into the business aspect of it, let's see. When you get into the business side, beloveds, they don't mind giving you that big bag. They'll give you that personal 25, 20, and that'll add up. You go get 25,000 4 times, that's 100,000. Okay. But when you just gonna go into one space, one bank, and go ahead and get you 220,000, that's even better. Okay. Can you make 17,000 in one day? Yes, you can. Did it selling trade lines? You see, it say total earnings today 17,000 in one day, right here. Selling trade lines. I done showed y'all live almost $80,000 on Cash App in the last 6 months selling trade lines. See what I didn't go through down here. These are my mentors. Just so you know, everybody should know who he is. Taught me how to get my name in people's houses. It's old Master P. Holler if you hear me, okay? We took that land and we allowed some other cousins to come in and buy them some acres of land, okay? See, they was back there getting the dirt ready for our septic tanks and our water wells and different things of that sort, okay? And sat with some of the best, some of the greatest. Paid $50,000 to be in this one day mentorship that made me $1 million. Literally, as soon as I got off. Okay. Then been on all kind of Zoom platforms, the whole 9 yards. Just want y'all to know, in case anybody like, she ain't no real doctor. You can always go through my profile photos, but in real life, I have a real doctorate. Okay. It's not something that somebody just put on there, okay? This is one of my mentors, and everybody should know who he is. Grant Cardone. This is how I learned how to go buy property, how to do it the effective way, the right way, how to leverage other people's money, yada, 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 okay? I learned that there. And think y'all already saw this. Nope. Okay? This is online. $746,000. What would that do for y'all? Tell me. What would that do for you? Okay? to have multiple ways to make money in 1 month. Have multiple ways to make this type of income so you can go and buy the things, okay? The storybooks. I'm not showing y'all this to impress y'all. I don't have a reason to impress you. Okay? I don't have a reason to impress you. Okay? First day in this group, got approved 2 applications, finally back in the Amex family. Okay? Thanks to Drew and Smith for teaching me the game, but this is only the beginning. 2 it don't got the amount on those ones. Okay? I'm blocking their name out. Okay, 50K over there on the Amex play. It's a play that you run. It's a way to run the play. You just don't know. And people can't just come out and just give y'all free game like that on the play. Okay? We just can't. Not openly. And remember how I showed y'all AI was writing those books for my children? Here's their coloring books. Help children with autism. Help children be comfortable in their own skin, especially those that struggle with self-identity issues, not knowing where you come from, proud of the skin that I'm in, little legends of hip-hop, so they know, some of the greatest legends that started as safe touches for kids, since there's so much perversion out here. Okay, if your child got ADHD, baby, we got it for you. Do you understand me? My children have books of their own. You raising your child in the word, then we got coloring books for that too. Okay? Help stress. All of this can be done by AI. And I think I'm receipted out now. Make sure I showed y'all the most important one, so I ain't gotta come back. Think I did. Oh no, I didn't even show y'all all of these. Okay? I know y'all probably tired, but sometimes people don't believe. This is 1997, 47, baby, because we do not cross over pennies to pick up dollars. We take it all, okay? We take the 47s just like we take the 1997s. I'm going to show y'all $50,000 in a couple of hours, okay? For those that don't know. Been a lot of places, seen a lot of faces, shook a lot of hands, and made a lot of money, babies, in real life. And now I bring that back to y'all. Okay, we don't pass over. And so what I'm sharing this with y'all, because a lot of times I come by here and I tell y'all, oh yeah, I'm gonna let y'all in for 1,000. I'm gonna let y'all in on this. No, I have people that pay lots of money, okay? Lots of money to get my information that I have gone to get and bring back to the fold, okay? I really help people get approved. This person got approved on the Navy Federal, $25,000. I don't want to expose their information, their phone numbers and stuff. This person got approved for $25,000 on the Navy Federal play, okay? This person, oh no, that's something else. Need to go back this other way. Okay, these are my Stripe receipts. 264,000, y'all. This is easy money. This is not hard money to make. Okay, here go another one. Got approved for. Okay, I know how to get y'all money. So when I come by here and I tell y'all these are the opportunities that I have readily available for y'all, take it. Okay. Take it. Take the opportunity. I'm literally trying to get you in a better position financially. This was a $3,773 day with $1,287 in there at 8 o'clock when you wake up. How would you like to make money while you sleep? That's what it's about. If you make money while you sleep, you won't have to work the rest of your life trying to make money. That's the name of the game, okay? This was a $18,000 day, just in one day. $18,000. That is not a lot of money, okay? At all. Here's another receipt, okay? Pioneers Power Circle is the name of my business. It's $313,000. Literally. I did not have to leave my house, y'all. So this is what I'm doing and how I'm leveraging artificial intelligence to make me these type of receipts. Okay. Now, would you guys like my help? Would y'all, I'm not even going to hold you and waste too much of my time or your time. Would you guys like to hear about some opportunities that I have that could actually help you get some rapid revenue? Yes or no? If it's no, my feelings ain't going to be hurt. Trust and believe me. Really not. But if you want the information, if you want the mentorship, I come by here, I tell y'all all the time, let me help you. I've done it. Don't go get you nobody who ain't done it before. That's all caps. If they don't got receipts for days like this, if they don't have receipts for days, we can keep going on for days. Seriously. I don't never brag or boast on myself. Video testimonials, you name it. I got it for y'all to see. People will tell you, I just talked to that lady for 10 minutes and got $31,000. People will tell you, I just watched an hour of her video and was able to get approved for $20-something thousand just because of the information. And it's a lot of information that I cannot give out openly, and I will not give it out openly, okay? But I have opportunities. I'm telling y'all because of where we're headed, where we're going. I would not be bothering you if it wasn't anything else other than this. I showed up as help. I pray about who I can help. God, you did not just give me this knowledge for myself. You did not just give me this knowledge and this information and this access to go and confiscate and overthrow and plunder the Egyptians and take their spoils. You did not just give me this information for myself. So send those who you want me to help. And I have some opportunities. I've been here a long time, and usually when I get to this point, it just be like, yeah, I got a lot of opportunities, okay? How many of you guys would like access to that credit sweep for $97? Where at least you can take that and go sweep your credit. If you don't sweep your credit and say, well, my credit's perfectly fine, why don't you have a digital product that can make you that type of money? You pay $97 for it one time. You can eat that up and get no return on your investment. I'm coming. You still low hanging? Okay, give me about 10 minutes, okay? You can take something that you invested $97 into and turn around and run up $100,000 helping other people change their credit. It's credit sweep. If you like access to that, put a 1 in the chat, okay? It's $97. I just showed you they selling a credit sweep for $800. This is what I'm saying. If credit ain't important to you, then it ain't important to me on your behalf. But to me, you ain't, listen, I can be dirt broke and don't have no money, but I got credit and I can go get money. If I don't have money and I don't have credit, then I have to wait. Okay? The Wealth Bundle, $97. It's all about funding. It's all about money. Where to find the money, where the banks at that got the money for you. All of the stuff that you need, how to do business credit, how to go get approved for the big bag. Actually, what banks will approve you with no documentation. Okay, put this amount right here so they don't ask you for no documentation. How to go get money from CDFI lenders. how to start an Aero business, Airbnb, a Toro business, slowly with stuff, okay? $97. Craft a currency. If you want to know how to make you $10,000 a month, I just did a 4-day intensive, okay? You can get access to that for $97. It will show you how to make the money, how to create the money, how to make the money, how to scale the money, how to sell the money, okay? How to create a website in 10 minutes or less, how to do it step by step, how to create you a digital product, multiple digital products that you can create, okay? Where to go sell it at without having no friends, zero, zilch, how you can start getting sales, okay? On autopilot, show you that. So I have that for $97. If you want to learn how to get into stock and crypto, this is where everything is headed to. Digital currency. If you want to actually help other people learn how to set up their wallets, you can start a whole Zoom off of that. Hey, I will charge you guys $25 to set up your wallets. I will charge you $25 to set up your crypto account. And you make money off of something you didn't even have to create. Turn on the Zoom, okay? Boom. I have that for $97. I'm talking fast because I got to get up out of here. My baby is waiting on me. If you already want 7,500 done for you digital products, I got it for you. 7,500 of the top selling digital products. It's $97. You can sell each product in there for $47. For $47 times 7,500, that's $350,000. If you want to sell everything in this digital product list that everybody buy, from calendars to planners, social media, viral reels, marketing, how to go viral, how to monetize, all kind of stuff is loaded inside of this 7,500 done for you digital products. It is $97, okay? If you want any of those, just put a me in the chat on which one you want, okay? Let me know. So we can go ahead and clap you up, celebrate you, whatever the case may be, okay? Salute you if that's what you want to be saluted, because it is about your legacy. How is this going to help me, Dr. T? It's going to help you stay out of the people's system. It's going to help you stay out of them people faces. It's going to help you stay out of them people entanglements. That's how it's going to help you. Go buy your own land, build your own community. That's what the time it is. If you want to learn how to buy land for dirt cheap, okay, and get dirt rich, then the land banking workshop with the 250 list of land banks, you can go and buy land for $300, $500, some as low as $100. You can literally go and win the bid on dirt for a little bit of nothing. Okay, you can buy houses from under $1,000 up in the Georgia area. Whether you live there or not, you can actually sell it. That's called passive income. You can buy houses for $500 in Arkansas. You have a whole entire list, and you have the workshop for $97. Okay. If y'all want to become a low ticket millionaire, I have 3 spots left for me to show you. Everything's completely done for you. You get access to everything that is done for you, beloved. Everything is done for you. Okay. How to actually start selling what has already been done for you. How to run, low ticket ads on it to get multiple sales, lots of sales, how to make money in your sleep. Everything is already done for you. Literally, all you got to do in there is go and connect this to your PayPal or your Stripe account. Literally, all you got to do, you get access to this whole entire low ticket PDF method system for $250. Let me tell you, you will make your money back and some. You will make that back and some, okay? Everything's already done for you. Simple as that. Have that for $250. I'm talking fast because I said I got to go. I got to get out of here. Also, I have the marketing mastery. If you have digital products and you are struggling to sell them, then you need to learn marketing. You need to learn marketing. And you can market without ever showing your face. You can sell anything that you have or anything that you buy without ever showing your face. Literally. I'm a personality, so I don't mind showing my face. I don't care what nobody say. I got thick skin. Before the Lord sent me here, he had to deliver me from people, places, and things. The opinions of people. People ain't going to like me. I don't care about none of that. Okay? But some people do. Some people are not there yet. So they do. You can do all of this faceless. The marketing mastery is where you create you a whole virtual AI twin, and it'll go out there and it'll, I'll show you exactly. Let me see if I can pull it up real quick. I didn't already close out Instagram, so I would have showed y'all a demonstration of what an AI twin is. But this thing literally sells everything, do all your marketing. I mean, you can literally have this up and run it in 20 seconds or less. This also can be a tool that you would sell to business owners to help them market the whole 9 yards. The marketing mastery bundle is bananas. It is the cheat code to $1 million. Real talk. $250 to get access to that. Okay. Now I move on to the mentorships. If you would like to start an international automated business and get all these funds to do it, grants, contracts, donors, sponsors, to help you build an automated business in anywhere in the world. So you have income being generated from across the seas. Felt like I had to sneeze. So you can generate income from across the seas. If you ever needed to kick rocks and shake the great nation of America, then you already have something set up in place. Okay. I have 2 spots left at $497. I'm going to show you how to do the whole 9 yards. I'm going to show you how to set it up, how to automate it, how to get lenders. You're going to get access to those lenders that will fund your project, the whole 9 yards. The real estate, the realtors that actually go find the place. If you wanted to go with Airbnb, if you want to start transportation over there, there's so many different things. An online school, so many different ways to play. Okay. Trust me. I will never open this up for no $497 ever again, to learn how to actually do business internationally. Only reason why I'm doing it is because of the conflict, the wars, the different things of that sort. A lot of people are panicking. They don't know what they're going to do. But baby, let me tell you, you can go live in Johannesburg, Africa, literally, in a mansion type situation, run a business automated for a little bit under like $800 our dollars. Okay. So having a business in case you need to take a flight, or if you wanted somewhere to visit out of the country every 6 months, or take your family, or whatever the case may be, having a international automated business is the business. Okay. It is a mentorship where I'm going to show you everything from A through Z. $497. Okay. If you need funding, beloveds, if you need funding, and no matter what your credit is, I actually have an opportunity where I will open up for 2 people to get you funded on the front end. Okay. 30,000 to 50,000 to 60,000, 30,000 minimum on the front end within 30 days. First time on the front end, within 30 days, you can have some funding. While we are getting you funding, in the meantime, in between time, we're going to go ahead and fix your credit, because we need that credit to fit a certain profile, like I showed y'all earlier. We're going to get y'all to that 720, because that is where we can go into several banks and go ahead and get you hundreds of thousands of dollars. And then we would get 10% of that on the back end. There ain't no ifs, ands, or buts about, well, will this work? Will we really get approved for? Yes, you will get approved, because if you don't get approved, then I don't get paid. So yes, you will get approved. Okay. It is a $2,000 investment, but that is a heck of a return on your investment if within 30 days, you're going to have more than what you actually invested. Okay. We're going to show you what to do with that money, how to go ahead and flip it, how to go ahead and get it, and then turn around and flip it. Okay. I was just at 704 and hard inquiries, now down to 699. I would definitely get them hard inquiries removed. You can have them removed in 24 hours. I actually have a 24-hour hard inquiry removal. Pick up the phone, run the play, tell them exactly what you see on the script, ask for this certain department, and beloved, your hard inquiries will be gone in 30 days. I can show you receipts right now. Over 30 hard inquiries gone. Okay, you know how they be like, you gotta wait 2 years. No, you don't. It's a lie. You in violation of my consumer law. You have this amount of time. And if you do not, okay, remove it, I'm going to the CFPB. I'm going to the big dogs on y'all. And I'm going to show them that I requested to have them removed and you denied. Yeah. So I have the fully funded. It's absolutely fully funded. It's a $2,000 investment. We get you funding on the front end. We fix your credit in the middle. And then we turn around and go get you that big bag in the long run, which is from about 45 to 60 days or sooner. You can have this type of revenue. You can have your whole life change. $2,000 is the investment. Last but never least, I'm going to leave the rest of this stuff for when I come back because my time is up. Any questions for me? Any questions for me? Any questions for me before I tell y'all this last one? Fully automated Shopify store with all of the top products that are being bought and sold on Amazon, stuff that was lost through Temu and Shein and all of this other stuff, okay? We have the top products. We set up everything from start to finish. Takes around 7 to 10 days, and I'm not even on cap. It's looking right, leaning towards the 10 days. But in 10 days, you can already start generating revenue. 24 hours after we hand it to you, you're already making sales. There's nothing for you to do but literally collect the sales. Okay? We do everything for you. We build it out. We create it. We build it out. We set it up. We drive traffic to it. We get you paid. Okay? I have a couple of spots open on that. And like I said, it's leaning more. So it's usually 7 to 10 day turnaround time. It's leaning more towards the latter, which is 10, because the woman got into a very woman or man, or woman and man, husband and wife, got into a very bad car accident. Okay. Very bad. And so they walked away with their life, walked away with the activity of their limbs, but they did break some bones. One of them did. So they on cast and all that stuff, trying to recover. But in 10 days maximum, you can have you a money-making machine. It is $1,000 investment for the fully automated, done for you Shopify store, marketing, traffic, all of that. All you do is collect the money. Okay? Any questions for me? I'm going to leave it right there, and then I'm going to go ahead and jump off of here. Anybody want to take advantage of any of the opportunities? I don't ever want y'all to think that I'm coming by here to beg you, because I'm not. You're going to FAFO. Fool around and find out on your own. Not going to be with me. Can't say, oh, I didn't know. Can't say, oh, I didn't have an opportunity. Yes, you did. You passed over opportunities repeatedly. And that is the reason why people stay poor, because that is the acronym for poor. Pass over opportunities repeatedly. No questions for me? What if you have excellent credit but no taxes for 2 years to show? Why would you need taxes? What do you need taxes for, beloved? And shout out to you for having excellent credit. That is amazing. What do you need taxes for, beloved? What we send you is no documents. No doc. Okay? Navy will give you $75,000. Lightstream will give you $80,000. Amex will give you $200,000, $100,000. You don't need no taxes for that. These are called no document loans. Okay, and then we show you what to do with it so that you get money flowing and generating and circulating into your own business. You can go buy a business, literally. You can go buy a business that's already generating revenue. for $30,000 or $40,000, $20,000. You can go buy franchises for a little bit of nothing. A little bit of nothing, okay? But let me know what you mean where it says no taxes for 2 years. You don't need taxes, excuse me, for anything that I mentioned. Even if you wanted to go buy and build a home, you can get that with a non-QM loan. So you be extra, extra good. All right. Any other questions for me? Instagram. I love y'all. Okay. Y'all already know whenever I show up, it's always to educate, to empower, and to impact. Okay. If you are interested in any of the opportunities that I listed here, go ahead and hit my DM, friends. I know you can't see the well laid out information that they see over here on Facebook and YouTube. But DM me and I'll get you taken all the way together. Taken care of all the way together. That's how you know I'm tired. Speaking in riddles. Okay? All right, y'all. I love y'all. And I will see you guys soon. When you're trying to purchase a home, you don't need taxes to purchase a home. You can get a non-QM loan, which means you put the home in your business name. Okay? That's the way we should be playing anyway. Put the home in your business name. First of all, they cannot repossess a home from a business. I don't know if y'all knew that or not. They can't repossess or foreclose on a home that's for a business. On a home that's for a business. Okay? That's for one. And for two, everything should be removed from your name. Everything should be removed and moved out of your name into an entity's name, and then you can safeguard your home, your assets, all of that good stuff. But no, with a non-QM loan, you don't need to show any type of taxes, any type of paperwork, okay? All right, y'all, I'm about to get up off of here. I love y'all. It was a pleasure and an honor to come by here. I need to go eat, and my kid, I told him, 10 minutes, and it's been a little bit more, like 15. So if y'all interested, information is on the screen. Okay, even if you watch the replay during the day, it don't matter. If you see it, it's available. If you do not, then it's not. Okay. With that being said, I love y'all, and I will see you